Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and coming at you with another video. Uh, just want to talk about and give reviews of the new shows that I'm watching for this fall season. It's not, Heroes Reborn it's not the only show that I'm watching, the only new show that I'm watching this fall season. Grown to like some other shows. Along with the current shows that I'm watching that are in its second season. So I have a total of 6 shows that I'm watching this fall season, and I like really a lot, all 6 of them. The first one that I want to talk about is a show that comes on NBC every Monday night, and that is Blindspot. And this show stars Jamie Alexandra, and this show was heavily promoted during the summer, maybe during like June, July is when they started promoting it. And it's basically Jamie Alexandra's character. Her character name is Jane Doe. She wakes up in the first episode. She wakes up in Times Square, and she lost her memory, and she doesn't know her own identity. She has all these tattoos on her that in each episode there's a clue to what tattoo. Like, the tattoos have some sort of clues in every episode. So she goes along with the FBI, and it's kind of your police procedural show, and it's a good show. I enjoy it a lot. It's very interesting. Jamie Alexandra is great in it. It's just a really good show. It comes on NBC every Monday night at 10 o'clock. Next week will be the 6th episode airing. And it's just a really good show. I would highly recommend it. So that's Blindspot. Another fun show, looked forward to ever since it was announced, and that is The Muppets. Now, you all know me, I'm a huge Muppets fan. I have the original films. I have the Muppet movie, The Great Muppet Caper, Muppets Take Manhattan. I also like the 2011 film. Still haven't seen Muppets Most Wanted yet. I haven't even seen Muppets Christmas Carol or Muppet Treasure Island. I think I may have seen a little bit of Muppet Treasure Island when I was a kid, and for some reason didn't really care for it. But it has Tim Curry in it, so probably give those a watch someday and rewatch Muppet Treasure Island. But The Muppets comes on every Tuesday night on ABC at 8 o'clock. And it's basically, the series is set in Los Angeles, and it's kind of like The Office. It's not like, how the Muppets did the Muppet Show back in the day, in the 70s. It's not like that. It just shows like, they're working on, the Muppets working on Miss Piggy's sort of late night show. It's kind of like, a mockumentary on that. And it just follows the Muppets through their professional lives during the production of Miss Piggy's late night show. And it's a really fun show. It's really funny. You have Kermit the Frog, who plays executive producer. And, it's everyone, the Muppets, working behind Miss Piggy's late night show. And it has a lot of guest stars that have appeared on it. You had in the first episode, you had Christina Applegate. She kind of had a grudge against Miss Piggy. You had Imagine Dragons perform in the first episode. Jay Leno also made an appearance in the second episode. Also Lawrence Fishburne, Leah Thompson. In the third episode, you had Liam Hemsworth in it. Ed Helms was in an episode. Then next Tuesday's episode, Reese Witherspoon's going to be in it, which I'm looking forward to. But The Muppets, it's a fun show. Would highly recommend it if you're a Muppets fan. Sadly, uh, it's doing okay in the ratings, but not great. It's in like the 1.3 range, the low ones. But I hope it doesn't drop any further, because we'd like to see, the show go on. We'd like to see the show go on for future seasons. Kind of worried that, it might be canceled in May, but hopefully it doesn't. But I would recommend the Muppets. Fun show. If you're a fan of the Muppets, it's, good show, good fun show to watch with the family. So that's my review. My review of the Muppets. Another show that I'm really watching and really liking. It's a very cute show. There, you probably saw my cat's tail right there. It's another fun show. It comes on Fox, also on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. And it's called Grandfather. And this stars John Stamos and Josh Peck. And basically the show is about John Stamos' character's name is Jimmy Martino. It deals with him. He runs a restaurant and he discovers that he has a son from a previous fling that he had with one of his ex-girlfriends, who's played by, the character's name is Sarah Kinsley, is played by Paget Brewster. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And he finds out that he has a son, and his son is played by Josh Peck. But not only that, he finds out that he's also a grandfather. He finds out that he has a granddaughter, and it's a really cute show. I would recommend it. It's just really good show. Like seeing Josh Peck again in a show. I haven't seen him in anything since Drake and Josh. But Grandfather, would recommend it. It's a good show, very cute show, and John Stamos does really good too in the show. So that's Grandfather. Another Fox show that I'm watching is one that was hyped up so much, and it was hyped up so much and showed commercials during it way before the show even began, and that is Scream Queens. And it has a great full cast. It has Emma Roberts, Leah Michele, Abigail Breslin, Kiki Palmer, Jamie Lee Curtis. Sorry, I have to say his name, but I don't know why he was in an episode of this. But Nick Jonas. But it's also Ariana Grande is in it, but character got killed off. And it's created by Ryan Murphy, and you all know he created Glee, which never really was a huge fan of that show, never really watched it, didn't really care for it. He also created American Horror Story. And this show is basically a horror comedy show, and it's just really funny. It basically focuses on these girls in this university, in this college called Kappa Kappa Tau, who is led by the whole fraternity is led by Chanel Oberlin, played by Emma Roberts, and Jamie Lee Curtis plays the dean of the show. And there's all these, and then we find out that there's this serial killer going around, who's basically they call the Red Devil, who's basically going around and killing off the girls there and everybody in this whole university. And it's just done in a funny, silly way. It's just really, really awesome show, really funny show. It's not a show for everybody. Probably people aren't gonna like it, but it's just a fun show that I would recommend if you like horror, comedy, and all that. But it's just, like I said, Scream Queens, funny show. would recommend it, but like I said, it's not going to be a show for everybody. It's just a really cool show, and by the end of the season, we'll find out who the Red Devil will be. And sort of read somewhere that they actually spoiled who the killer was. So I haven't read it yet and won't read it. I want to be surprised though. So if you see that article, don't read it. If you're really interested in the show and don't want to know who the killer is right then and there. But yeah, so Scream Queens, like I said, funny show. Would recommend it. But like I said, it's not going to be a show that everyone is going to like. So that's Scream Queens. Another Fox show that enjoy watching comes on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock on Fox, and it's called Rosewood. And this show kind of reminds me of a little bit of Forever, which was another show that sadly got canceled last season, which starred Owen Grufford. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Had Judd Hirsch in it. And like I said, there's my cat's tail right there. She's on my bed, though, with me. It's kind of like that show. This show is kind of like Forever. But it stars Morris Chestnut as Dr. Beaumont Rosewood. He's a private paleontologist, works in like a little morgue that he has. And the show takes place in Miami, Florida. And it's just him and this detective. Character's name is Annalise Vila. I think that's how you pronounce her name, played by Jana Lee Ortiz. And it's just them going out and, searching for all these clues. It's kind of another police procedural show, but it's a really interesting show. I like Morris Chestnut; he's a good actor, and it's just a fun show. He's really good in the role, in my opinion. The show has its humor, and it's just a good show that I would recommend. So. That's Rosewood. Good show. Really enjoying it. Would recommend it if you all like police procedurals. So Rosewood is a fun show. And the last new show that I'm checking out this fall season is called Dr. Ken, and this stars Ken Jeong. It comes on every Friday nights at 8:30 on ABC. And it just follows, Ken Jeong. He right before he became an actor, he was actually a doctor, and it just chronicles the daily life of him and working at this hospital, and he tries to balance his career working in that hospital and his family life, and it's just a really funny show. I know a lot of people don't like the show so far, but I think it's a really funny show. I like Ken Jeong. He's a really funny actor. It's just a funny show. If you want to see the show, go check it out. It's not like I'm recommending it, because the show's gotten a lot some negative reviews and seen some mixed reviews for the show, but hey, if you want to check out Dr. Ken, if you like Ken Jeong, I would check out the show. It's really funny. Just really enjoy it a lot. It's a good show to watch on Friday nights. If you're not going out or have no plans to go out on Friday nights. But so Dr. Ken, I like the show. It's a funny show. But the other shows that I've been watching, for season 2 and season 3 and 4, like Gotham season 2 so far has been really awesome, and a lot better than the first season, in my opinion so far. But love Gotham. Love that show a lot. The Flash season 2 so far has been really awesome. So far as good as season 1. And Arrow season 4 has been a whole lot better than season 3, because season 3 was so disappointing. Just I'm gonna talk about that when I review, if I get the Blu-ray. So, but yeah, so I'll talk about Arrow season 3 when, like I said, when I get the Blu-ray of it. So, but yeah, so that's it for this video. Those are the new shows that I'm watching this fall season. Would like to hear what shows you're watching this fall. If you like the show and if you would keep watching. So leave a comment down here. Tell me what new shows you're watching. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Really would like to hear what you say about the new shows that you're watching this fall. So, yeah, so anyways, that's it for this video. And tomorrow, look for my Heroes Reborn review. This is going to be episode 6, season 1, episode 6 of Heroes Reborn. New episode on tonight at 8 o'clock on NBC. Definitely going to be watching, as always. Just tonight's episode, Hero is back. So, definitely, like I said, definitely looking forward to it. So, yeah. So, anyways, thank you all for watching, and until the Heroes Reborn video coming up tomorrow, I'll see you all later. Bye.